What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to create a commercial for your e-commerce brand using Flik AI. So here I have an image of my product, which is an energy drink. So I'm going to drop it into the Flik chat and I'm going to say, make me a commercial for my product. Enter. So now the agent is going to think about what kind of commercial to make, and it's going to ask me a few questions about the style and type of commercial I want to do. And right now it's analyzing the image and it's going to propose some questions for me based off this analysis. We can see here on the left we have a file system where the image has been saved, and you can also upload documents, videos, any other type of media for your brand as well, and the agent can analyze this and include it in its context for the commercial. So now it's asking me some questions. How long should the commercial be? I'm going to say 15 seconds for now. What's the vibe? I'm going to say high energy. Any talent or characters in it? I'm going to say yes, let's show people. So now the agent is going to load the produce video skill and it's going to create a plan for the commercial. So right now the agent is thinking through the plan for the commercial based on the context and the answers that I gave it here, and it's going to start writing a .md file, which is a type of file for the agent to read and stay on track for the project, similar to how Claude Code also uses .md files for its plans. So now we see it creating the plan file here, and it's going to pop up in the file system in a moment. Alright, so here is the plan document. So right now it's talking a little bit about the approach, the assets that it has available, the assets that it's going to create, the creative direction, film grammar, video prep path, everything that it needs to fully create and produce a full commercial. I'm going to say, this looks good, let's do it. And if there's anything on here that we want to edit, like say I want to do it 720p instead of 1080p, I can just type directly in this chat, or I can just type directly in this document and change anything I want. So now I'm approving the plan. Now the agent is loading the character and location skills, and it's going to draft the creative direction document. So now we can see here it created the files folders for our location assets, our character assets, our audio, anything that it needs to generate. So everything's structured here in the file system. So now it's writing the creative direction document. Okay, so the creative direction document is done. So I'm going to review it here. Let's do it. And then it asks me a few questions. Which tagline should we do? Stay lucid, locked in, clarity over everything, or don't blur. I'm going to say locked in tagline and male athlete. You choose the sport. So you can see here it shows a MMA fighter for the athlete. Now it's going to create the characters and the location. So before it creates the characters and the locations, it's going to create a visual style document that will help the agent structure the prompts for the images and the videos. So here we see the visual style. Great. Now it's generating the images of the characters and locations. We can see here that it's using GPT Image 2, 1K resolution, 9:16 aspect ratio, and as we can see, the agent prompted all this on its own using the context from the project and knowing how it's going to create the commercial. So you don't have to prompt, you don't have to write all this stuff down, you don't have to know the structure for the prompts. The agent knows all this and writes it for you. And if you want to fine tune it, you can always go in, copy the prompt, edit it, anything you want there. So now the images have started to come in. Here's the first one, location image of a gym with a boxing bag. And here is our athlete. This all looks great. So now the agent is analyzing the images, making sure they came out correctly. I'm going to say, yes, these work. Let's go. So now the agent is going to create a spatial model for this location so that the location is mapped 360 degrees for the video generation. Alright, so the spatial model is complete. Now the agent is moving on to the director's shot list, so we can see it right here. Now the shot list is locked, and the agent is going to create the video. And it's going to use all these images as assets for the video, and we'll see how it does. So as we can see here, the agent is creating the video. This is the prompt that it used to prompt CDance, and these are the images that it used. Okay, so it looks like our final video came in, so let's watch it. Cool, so we can see it used our asset here, and it created a full-length commercial. So now, if I want, I can put the video into our editor and edit it however I want. So yeah, that's how you create a commercial for your e-commerce brand using Flik.